In hip-hop, the underground runs deep, and in recent years, few have climbed higher than LP, the former company Flow MC and current CEO of Definitive Jux Records, a label that's quickly becoming the hub for the East Coast bohemian rap scene.
Born from the ether, I just appeared out of cloud of reaper screaming, fuck the world. Drink what's coming out like a reefer. A stop a dying child, he don't pronounce my name correct. Rules are gotta be rules, any exceptions, and I'm not a leader. Stuck on regular blocks, feather tar to detox. From the socks to the cockler, tied up, tethered and boxed. Just a Helena with legs, framing and painting a dress. Fucking complaining, I'm fresh, I'm tainted, painting the flesh. I'm so convinced in the truth of all that the truth's truly gone. And yes, there's a day. Anytime a man say there's not, then you know that he lost the plot. What can I say? Truth, one denied or not. Like a truth who's ride the cop. Fair enough, the way that the beat bump do sound tough. I made it in the dark like Civil War surgery. I don't flirt with greatness, I'm right to the Vegas. Shit's all paid for, I signed the papers. Used to date, but then I made him my main bitch. Bought us a place on the lake with some acreage. Mike's my neighbor, straight from Grayfield. Any invader gets slayed and stay killed. Outside the land, Mike fill the safe up. Call when the fam get paid a great thrill. Scam of bliss when you put in villains in charge of shit. All of us targeted, all we doing is arguing. Harder to miss it, work until every pocket's been picked and sold and harvested. I'm ready to mob by these fucking charlatans. Coming live at 5, we got new news breaking. You heard it here first, if you don't die waiting. Hard to review the scene I just seen. I'ma try to convey what the D5's explaining. Started with folks just crying. Enough of a broken heart sobs and a shriek of the sirens. Right at the spot where the blood's still drying. And my God, I saw it, the dead began rising. You better stay aloof when the truth move. The suicide pool soon. The who's who of Luda shoot, the bullets go. Zoom, zoom. Pain is the porn pal. The painted by plain shit. It's faded, it's more foul. The famous is top 10. Teabag a piranha tank. Heart barely beating a wild one. Swim like directly after he's eating. We're holding a toaster oven that's plugged with a fork in it. Cause death by electrocution's like life in New York, in it. Hanging with the herd is my joy. People we ought to take a floor. When the farmers feed the murder rate boy, we still collect the rebel factions. Dirt and just follow. The citizens don't love to be loved, we just follow. Hand on my heart, on my mind, on my drugs. Got a vodka gut punch for your Atlas shrug. Love or not love, it's just that dumb. Lord sweet Buddha, please make me numb. Rain bounce off walls like a Sinian Roomba. Just found out it's created stupid. Lit by the supermoon or too lucid. Plus got shrooms in the blood, I'm zooming. Why should I be sober when God is so clearly dusted out his mind? With chairs puffing and bumping, trying to remember why he even tried. Down here it's 30% every year to fund the world's end. But I'm broke on Atlantic Ave trying to cop the bootleg instead.
I remember that kid that was on stage. Years later now, you're a CEO and all that. How much of that kid that I saw on stage in '96 is in this cat right here?
Yeah, I mean, you know, that kid is there, but he just became a fucking man, you know?
When I walk, I stomp out messages. MCs with their holiday hollow chocolate mics appear festive. Forbidden got a stomach full of pop rocks and thumbtacks ingested. Deaded, similar to Cold War Asians, that's a lot of cost effective. I became toxic, allotted, and badly shaded cement fuselages of juvenile non-approval confusion and loosely smoking school that abandoned me. With great expected movement, tossed itself to the brain, honest and shakily faded in my timeline. Is something honestly hard to understand. Is it, live, you fucking suckers? I would have been a witness to collapsing fame squadrons. Part of me still a fan trying to understand how to be a master. While keep dilating, turn your fucking girl to alabaster. No protected leathery flesh of emotion chainmail. No running, no locking doors, no anger. No voicemail communication, no strangulation or distortion of purity sentiment. Don't fret, little man, don't cry. They can never take the energy inside you were born with. Knowing that, understand you can never be poor. You already won the war, you were born rich. You can only take the energy you have going back to the realm where the home of your Lord is. Whoever, whatever that Lord is, couldn't give a fuck if you ever made fortunes. And our showers created biscuits and grip and slip and repeat it. And baby boys in a puddle and mother settles for panic. And distance has been created, I'm reaching up from the storm rain. Taking away the church while I'm screaming maternal savior. You covered disruption, I got you covered, I'm busted. My brother's a runner, he crushing, there's no discussion. I used to be Munchkin, I wasn't supposed to be nothing. Y'all fuckers corrupted and up to something disgusting. First cousin asleep, red dye, number 5 be the potion. It'll subterranean, but from Gem of Fate like stop motion. Best to get Aka Nicholas, her mass on intangible. Auto man verse manimal. Try it on, or get the digit packs flashed in your neck. You're fidgeting with a 28-day Simeon. Yeah, dog, him again. The bad touch to struck militant. Drum, percussion, lust, diligence. That's the release, but I'm much bigger pieces of living on limited time. Like how do you look in the eyes of a friend and not cry when you know that they're dying? How do you feel about yourself when you notice sometimes you would wish they were gone? Not because you didn't love them, but just because you felt too weak to be strong. Come to my happy promised land, smiley face, opportunity cipher, and jump on a cold flow pension plan. A proletarian crushing state of the union between serpentine words and mass confusion of media control, blurb, advertising, disillusionment. I am Sam, I'm known to go ham, the full retard, playing taps on a guitar, in the Benz of the Beamer, either eat delicious, a rebel yelling a thema, son of forgotten freedom, rebel a Reba. I knew when I did the single and I was calling it the full retard that there would be people who were reactive just based off of title alone and would be offended by it. The thing about me that you have to understand is that I don't care at all. Count at the labor camp, they make us grown men. Mama's boy once, but now I learn to speak draconian. And this is all for you, another tatted kite. I feel it too, this is a beautiful and tragic night. But if I had to guess, I'd say whatever happened probably had to happen anyway. If crime's a definition, do your job and write it up. But find another motherfucker to harass. I'm getting tired of this redundancy rendition. Took the hard road to blaze a trail like yeast infection in urethras, just to watch crowds saw my style fail. Dish me on the internet like picket line crossing James's. Skies was really down with hip-hop, only if convenient. Kill him.
Can we talk about cheap cigars for a second?
Sure.
You named yourself El Producto.
Yeah.
El Producto, when I was growing up, was the cigar
Yeah.
that you smoked the shit out of.
No, you know what? Here's what it was. Originally, I was like, this is like at like 15. I was like, I'm the lyrical Punisher. and then after a while, I was like, that's pretty silly. but I've got all these songs saying LP, and then I was like, well, how can I make this a little bit less corny and a little bit less nerdy? And then I was
LP, lyrical. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was LP, and then I was like, well, and I was literally just freestyling, and there was a box of fucking El Productos on the desk, and I just said El Producto. And I was like, all right, that's it. That's cool.
It's a good rap name, bro.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not bad.
I dedicate this to Matt Dude. Thank you. My name is LP. I produce and I rap too. I know I haven't been walking a humble path. I know I cursed at your name and then laughed. I know I founded a name to Ben Cass. The servitude of groveling frame is paying cash. These faggots hit like teddy bears thrown against winning doors by a misunderstood teenage girl in a moment of self-importance. Call it off beat, jagged, ragged, for the patterns. The real thought it sounded like those you, but there fills me with sadness. Triple, felon MC minus the melanin. When I bomb with the type of shit to make baby Jessica jump in the well again. Sunshine's on rain acid, LP, the battle master lactose, breaking down your fucking fractals till you're blasted up. The ground function I'm mustin', read it 7 times to split again. Medic made it out to be, epidemic shaded, wild for me. Evidence of pressures mounting, residential cloud, brotherhood of the working wounded working city unit. This is for the never heard, never even got a motherfucking word. This is for my sister Sarah, honey, I'm so sorry you were hurt. This is for the dawn, mama took a knock, had to change the locks. Dusted up and brushed off, and I washed, talk about a boss. I've been thinking that this frozen globe chosen is a candidate to lead me to a very sudden end. Another room up in the tools, a lovely substance for the great diggers are shoveling that dirt up in the head. The very fact is I'm sitting here with zombies talking endlessly but couldn't tell you one thing that was said. I get surrounded by the friendliest of strangers who would sooner kill themselves than give a fuck if I were dead. Son of an weed, burn up and turban, growing the road, rotating bug colors, brick textures, and others modified climate make nasty tongue plunge. Headshots, we're opposite of chameleon blends, cardinal dreadnoughts. So abusive, you beg somebody to root for you. They'll snatch your hope up and use it like it's a hula hoop. And it's a loop, they talk to you just like their rulers do. These fucking fools have forgotten just who been fooling who. And I felt like $100 in a pocket of a gambling lust. To the wonder shows and flow with the droids of the structural lug. Future droid on the run again. The sky green, the maroon is coloring. Layered against the bluest tone from where the thunder lives. Everyone is asked to lose freedom at some point, right? Every generation. And there are a lot of people who don't even enjoy the basic freedoms that we are afraid to lose. It's something that I like to keep in mind. It's a luxury, but it's a luxury that is ours, and it's a right, and it's something that we are born with, you know? And I think a lot of people are having their eyes opened right now because of the state of the globe. A lot of people are having to confront sort of some scary ideas, but the reality of it is that it's been there right under
the surface the whole time.
And this goes out to the maniacs and aristocrat grifters, to the zealots, to the monarchs. What up, brainiacs? Compulsively acidic brainiacs, repulsively predictable painiacs.
This is not my ego talking. I know I'm no perfect draw, and I do love the way you lay there. I do like the way we talk. Maybe I'm just condescending. Maybe this thing isn't wrong. Maybe you should lay right there. Put your hands up in the air.
There are two types of mornings in this life I can surmise. I wake early in the first to help supply the second type. Technician of repetition clips and a numbers of traditions hit. The little wondrous blunders that can summon one's demise. Sign of rocket, I'd rather be mouth fucked by Nazis unconscious. Calling on bomb threats, the radio reactivated, caress. Under hellified missile defense, fenced in, better blame it on Fame City grin. Walk with a bag full of kittens, take me to the river and throw yourself in. We out of order, your honor, you out of order. This old court is unimportant, you fuckers are walking corpses. I'm a flip wig synonym, living within distortion. A bite into a cyanide molar before you whores win. Copying of uppers and downers get done. I'm in a rush to be numb, dropping 1,000 ain't much. Come from the clouds on a missile to turn this whole town into dust. Don't make a sound, baby, hush. I am the living, swipe right on the mic, I'm a slut. I don't know how to not spit like a loud. I feel it pounding my kids on your couch.
Just got done walking in the snow.
Goddamn, that motherfucker's cold. Hey, you in the wrong mode, you open and close, you know holes, no go. This whole world's a shit mode, built to the brim like Gitmo. When you think it don't get more low, with limbo to the sticks on flow.
Check, 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 check. Added on digital slash for what I'm worth, alongside 4 terrible surgeons who blur common perspectives on what and how to get lit. That flaming Molotov shit. Unstoppable object hits unmovable wall and space split.
I'll do the simple shit, strike harder than Hopper. L, the maladjusted MC, fun crusher. Massive, I'm signed for my condition. Automatic onslaught, connect thoughts, get jostled at your position. Turpentine, FDA, approved tactics. Stabbing veins, but thin skin rappers are bust scholastics. 1604 Mackie Plus, leave you in the dust. Bustin' a drum, move with just. I touch with rust and clutch, spun out of the dust and careen into the temples of automated destruct. Nanotech plugs in a plug and unplug. Vision for the fly shit hybrid. I run among the mud, skipper sworn through warnings, equal warning Beirut. Little Billy blunderbuss looking for more recruits. City life is practice, casket truancy. That's the rule of you and me, crash on mass lunacy.
Check it, man afflicted, quadrant on 50 lungs misty. Calling me Maximilian, cause I'm that crazy robot teetering on the edge of outer space, spitting buckshot. The black holes surround me, you found me. As far as I'm concerned, I got your asses in the urn bigger. Your temperamental holds none board, kid. What you can function? Tracks is tight, dusty. Drinking water out the well of life, man, I'ma piss it back rusty.
That's why I'm gonna build a stepfather factory. The latest in technology, I'm a stepfather factory. Jobs for the community, stepfather factory. The age of familial industry, stepfather building tomorrow's Father's Day.
The song at a night's events amused me. Morbidly, in a petrified state, I wait the dead wood on duty. Just tempered flared, I figured woozily. When all is dead and done, a pair is just as fucking happy as they choose to be.
There's so much music out right now that is designed to have fun and designed to dance and designed to like fuck, you know, and music that is designed to basically be good, you know, for your soul and to be an excuse to let go. And there's got to be that music that, you know, that you know, these are the writers of our generation, man. These are the new authors, and books are not as prevalent these days as music. Kids are not, because kids are not going to write books. Kids are going to write records, and these are going to be the things we look back on to understand what was going on in our time. These are the things we're going to look back on to get an idea of what life was about in the 21st century.